dealt with by Katterback, wins the throw-in. And on loan from Hamburg. The last time Union Berlin went out in the opening round was 11 years ago. It was 2-1 to fourth-tier side Victoria Cologne on that day. Trail here by goals. Still plenty of time still to get back in it, though, of course. Frenkert finds a Poku. This is on Troop. Solid approach play from the home side. Poku again. The heart of all the positive movement and passing from Braunschweig. Florian Flick. This is Katterback. Delivering an enticing one. Pushed it away though by Union. Little ball from a Poku. Eintracht Braunschweig look in the mood this afternoon. Back. And the referee blows the whistle for a foul off the ball. Big number 9, Maximilian on Troop. The man that's got the ire of the referee. And that's what it was for. The way of Union Berlin. Kevin Ehlers and Ansa both ended up in a heap on the floor. Had the most minutes coming out for a player last season, Kevin Ehlers for Eintracht Braunschweig. Lifted into a good area, the flick on. Dealt with by the goalkeeper. Emmanuel Latela has his hands up in apology. In fairness to him, he was looking at the ball the whole time, realised late that he wasn't going to be able to out-jump Hoffman and just tried to get out of the way, but that's not a good fall. Good if you're high in the air like Hoffman was and your legs are taken out from under you. To the penalty area, deep in the net as well, to deal with that and prevent the corner on 2 occasions. Actually finds a Poku with the pass. Here comes Aaron Opoku. man now to the byline. He's done really well. The ball across is a good one, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper. En Troep unable to get the required touch just to poke that into the back of the net. Aaron Apokwe looks a real threat from the left. Away by Iden. Braunschweig defending well, all players behind the ball. It's a searching delivery. They get the shot off here. Yes, they can. Woo Young Jung, though, blazing it out into the crowd. It's been a bit of a pause with manager, though, for the effort. Taylor, smuggle it through to Ansa, unable to do so. There is Ansa now. His touch takes it away from him. It's well cleared by Florian Flick. Alliteration on the name, a Fonnis name to say. Looking to react to going behind. Up to Ansa. Time for the goal kick. Latte Lat does well to latch onto that. Look at a teammate as well. Kadira wins the corner. It's better from a Union Berlin perspective. So far, so good for the Eintracht Braunschweig fans. To deliver. Good looking delivery met. No red shirt, out it comes again. The Trinity's still alive. So with the header, but it's away from goal. Danger still not fully cleared. It is back at the feet of goalkeeper Matteo Raab. Ivan Borju with the number 9. Bringing close control, but too many yellow shirts in the way. I think that was a dive. On we go then. Woo Young delivers. Too much power behind the curling cross though. Let's see that again then. Good call by the referee. Poked it past his man. There wasn't enough contact though to bring Aydin down. Beaten to the ball. Kemline. Back to Van den Bosch. Bourjou. Red shirts awaiting the delivery. Only so far as Bourjou, but poke behind for a corner. Corner to be taken in front of the section of the stadium where the ultras sit for the home side. Delivery cleared by Apoku at the first post. Kemline lifts it into the box. Good deliveries in, but the Union Berlin players struggling to get the ball down and get the shot off. The final action that's required is it spins behind for a goal kick. Berlin bench watching on them. Oh, without quite a few key players on the bench though. No Ollie Burke, the top goal scorers last campaign. No Andrej Ilic either. Big player for them who recently signed an extension to stay at the club. So a bit of speculation about him leaving. Lat. And to Woo Young. Delivery with the left foot is a decent one. Lurking at the back post was Livan Bourjou. Wins the corner. Very easily could have ricocheted in. Another corner then for the away side. Towards the back post, and it's in. Union Berlin a level. And it's the big defender, Zeno van den Bosch. A goal on his debut to get his side back level in the DFB-Pokal. Unmarked really at the back post. Nothing Hoffmann could do about that. An arrowed header across goal. And a quarter of an hour before the break, we're back level. Scored a couple in pre-season, but that's his first competitive goal for the club. Signed on a free. He's not spent a lot of money. They've not brought a lot of new players in Union Berlin, but and then Bosch could be a tidy signing for them. Lucas Frenkert. Florian Flick finds Frenkert again. Yellow shirts committed forward for this. Aaron Apoku. Again, brilliant play from him. Braunschweig win the corner. Poku over to deliver. His delivery so far in this game has been second to none. Can he do it from a dead ball? Referee keeping a keen eye on pushing in the box. Easily cleared though by visitors. Catterback back out to Apoku. Does well to keep that in. Now it's Aylas. Spell of safe possession from Eintracht Braunschweig as they try and settle themselves after conceding that goal. Aylas flies it forward, and Apoku get there as he can. Hung up looking for on Troop. Junior Zay will try and get there, but beaten to the ball. Frenkert again will start the move. Flick. Lucas Frenkert. Again, Flick to Aylas. Junior Zay not been too involved so far in this game. This is nice. Catterback with the strike off the crossbar. Thunderous effort that. To go till half-time, a division between these sides, but pretty equal affair so far. Here's Apoku. For the curling effort, and that's the poorest shot that you'll probably see all day. This one, though, is anything but brilliantly struck. Noah Catterback. Distance of a crossbar away from getting his side back in front. struck the post by the time Matteo Raab has put his hands up to try and save it. Juranovic forward, but it's ball in an inaccurate one. Renkert. Good spell of possession this from the home side after going behind, trying to wrestle back control. To Ontrut. Trying to hold it up under pressure, the big number 9. Finds Apoku. Back with Aaron Apoku. Decisive pass cut out just in time by Juranovic. Forward by Flick. Support touch from the goal scorer Max Mari. And here comes Emmanuel Latte-Lat, his forward ball intercepted by Flick. He's yet to really get involved in the game, Emmanuel Latte-Lat. Still working on that relationship with the players around him since joining. As we saw in the Championship, the second division of English football, he can be a real clinical goal scorer. Leveler from a corner. Union Berlin. Hit again by Juranovic. And a foul preceding corner being taken means it's a free kick for Braunschweig. Away by Di Benedetto. One by Junior Z. Ontrut. Back with Zay. Out to Apoku. Looking again for Junior Zay, but it was well read by Kvarfeld. Leopold Kvarfeld scored 4 goals in the DFB-Pokal last season for Union Berlin, including 2 penalties and a 3-2 loss to Bayern in the round of 16. New Berlin knocked out by the eventual winners last season. Di Benedetto. This summer from Stuttgart, scored in the opening day of the league campaign. quite break for either side, and then it's blasted downfield for Raab to get things going again. Brilliant play from Opoku, he's been the man of the match so far. Benedetto strides forward. And it's opening up here. The ball across, cleared by Van den Bosch. Brilliant header from the man that his header at the other end of the pitch got his side level. Benedetto again. Again, space out on that right-hand side. Ehlers. Searching delivery. Breaks for Opoku, one touch, and the curling effort about a yard wide. You see what he was trying to do. Again, good play from the home side. Side in the second tier against the Bundesliga team. Too far away. Matelat collects the loose ball. Brings Juranovic into play. Van den Bosch. By Leopold Fairfelt. Juranovic. Matelat. Quite sit up. Union Berlin player. Red shirts waiting the cross. It's really well dealt with by Aydin. Had his teammates back after he was nutmegged. Referee signalling to take the throw in quickly. The new instructions for the referee. The delivery cleared away. Clever play that from Mehmet Aydin. Here's the leveller then. Towering header from Van den Bosch. Minutes of additional time then at the end of the first 45. Answer. Quite smuggle it through to Matelat. Here's Opoku. And just to continue, despite being manhandled numerous times, and he does pull it back for the free kick. Although that final action looked like he was fouled by his own teammate. I believe this was the foul that the free kick was given for. Forward by Lucas Frenke, the man that missed the decisive penalty in the shootout in this stage last season with the DFB-Pokal. They lost to Stuttgart. We will be heading to penalties if it is level after the 90 and then after extra time here today as well. Poku. Mari thumped away downfield. By Frenkert. Here's the goal scorer, Max Mari. 30 seconds remaining of this first period. Is there one final chance left? Kemline. Atelat. And there is the half-time whistle then. Thoroughly entertaining end-to-end first half. Van den Bosch getting the level up for Union Berlin after Max Mari opened the scoring for the home side. Really quick reactions in the box to smack it home. Eintracht Braunschweig also hit the crossbar. Noah Katterback with a thunderous effort which bounced off the woodwork. But Eintracht Braunschweig so far holding their own against top-tier division. Half-time score here then. Eintracht Braunschweig 1, Union Berlin 1. Here are the half-time stats then. Pretty even so far if you look at the total shots. Completely even on shots on target and XG. Very much the same when it comes to defensive actions as well. More clearances though for Braunschweig. A lot of the balls swung in, a lot of crosses coming from Union Berlin. And more passing accuracy and more passes in total from the home side. And a pretty well-played, fair-played game so far. No yellow cards or red cards. And let's have a look at the moment of the match so far then. Of the match coming on the 11th minute. Eintracht Braunschweig, the home side, the lower ranked side, playing at home against Bundesliga opposition, getting their noses in front, and Max Mari reacted quickest. The ball pinballing around the box to slot home and give his side the lead.
This is the DFB-Pokal. Drama, excitement, goals. 64 clubs started, only 2 remain, and just one of them will put their name on that trophy. Will it be Bayern? Will it be Stuttgart? The DFB-Pokal final kicks off. Two sides that know all about winning this season. Well, Urbig had to make sure he got down for that. Maximilian Mittelstadt. Odyssey's ball for Harry Kane! He's done it! A goal in every round. Oh, there was a big chance. They thought they might have had a corner at the very least. post. Oh! Harry Kane, he might have another go. Here he comes, Harry Kane again! It's two! That'll do it for Bayern with 10 minutes to play, surely. No way back. Harry Kane, record breaker once more. Olise, who's got himself in the box outside of the boot. Big appeal for handball. Referee points to the spot. Harry Kane is on a hat-trick. Is he going to get it? Harry Kane! Of course it is! It could only be the one, the only Harry Edward Kane to make it 3-0. A Bayern hat-trick in the final. Good night, Stuttgart. Win the double. Harry Kane wins the day. A man of the match performance from the England captain. After 6 years of wandering in the wilderness, Bayern are back on top. The 83rd DFB-Pokal is Bayern's. They are back. Back where they believe they belong.
Holstein Kiel sensationally knock out Bayern. Saarbrücken have won it against Bayern.
Drosden, but the goal is open. Can he find it? Oh my word!
This is what the DFB-Pokal is all about. For the first time in 6 years, Bayern have won the DFB-Pokal.
HEBC Hamburg have qualified for the DFB Pokal.
They won it again for the third time. Borussia Dortmund, DFB Cup winners.
It's in! HEBC are running away with it. Into Girassi and scores magnificently.
Highlights then from the first half. Top-tier side Union Berlin. With an early opportunity. Josip Juranovic firing over from the edge of the box. Found himself plenty of time to take the strike. Couldn't keep it down. Eintracht Braunschweig looked really good going forward, particularly when that man, Aaron Poku, was on the ball. Really good delivery to pick out Max Mardi, who forced a save from Union Berlin shot stopper. Got to stay on side as well. The 11th minute, Union Berlin managed to deal with the first ball into the penalty area, and in it came again, not dealt with, picked up by Max Mari, one touch, bang, bottom corner, Eintracht Braunschweig lead. Really enticing delivery, bobbled around in there, but one man that wasn't indecisive was Max Mari. Saw the opportunity and took it. Poku again, making things happen. happened for the home side. Beating his man. The delivery, decent one. And Troop, number 9, just unable to get that required touch. A lot of crosses in Union Berlin. This one, a dangerous one to the back post, was finished off by Van den Bosch. Towering header from the Belgium centre-back. Wasn't well marked, which is poor from an Eintracht Braunschweig point of view. Looked like they were doing perhaps zonal marking. Opportunities after that as well. It was an end-to-end open first period. To Noah Katterbach, who took one touch with his left and a strike clattering off the bar. Coming pretty close to getting his side back in front. Looked like Raab would have got anywhere near that. Was already bouncing away off the crossbar when he was putting his hands up to save it. Final chance of the first period. Again saw a delivery from Ehlers down the right hand side. It came all the way to the other side for a Poku, who went for the curling effort. The arrowed strike not arrowed enough to the top corner. Look at the rest of the fixtures and results across round 1 there in the DFB Pokal. 1-1 here, but plenty of goals elsewhere across the league. And as you'd expect, a lot of the top tier sides in front. Borussia Mönchengladbach by 2-0. Mainz, 5 goals to the good. And later kickoffs as well. Half time here at the Eintracht Stadium. It's Eintracht Braunschweig 1, Union Berlin 1. coming out for the second half then. Finally poised at the moment. One goal each. One of these sides will progress. It can only be one side. Goes into the next round. It's a knockout competition. Eintracht Braunschweig knocked out at this stage in the last DFB-Pokal after losing the penalties to Stuttgart. Berlin were emphatic in their opening round game. Last time out, they won 5-0 against Gütersloh. Next, faced Armina and won 2-1. And they lost to Bayern Munich, the eventual winners. 3-2 game. Doesn't look like either manager's opted to make any changes at the break. Be the same starting 11 then. To get us back underway in the second half. Off we go then. And one of these teams find a winner in normal time. Or are we heading for extra time and penalties? There's a division between these sides, but it was a very even first half. And if it continues that way, I feel that either team could win it. Free kick goes the way of the side from Berlin. The final, of course, will be played in Berlin in May. No club, though, from the capital has actually ever won this competition. Union Berlin did reach the final in 2001. They lost 2-0 to Schalke on that occasion. Delivery towards the back post, and free kick goes the way of Braunschweig. See, looking head injury as well. That's where they look most threatening in the first period. Union Berlin, from those deliveries into the box, that's how they got their goal. In goal. Fairfelt finds the goal scorer Van den Bosch. And Salas, it'll roll across his body. Out comes Hoffman to Bundesliga get underway. It starts next weekend. Union Berlin home to Frankfurt and then away at Leverkusen. Braunschweig have already started their campaign, as already mentioned. In fact, next in the league for them, another side for Berlin. So we're at home to Hertha Berlin. Back to Raab. free kick again. A bit of a late sliding challenge from Aydin. Nowhere near the ball. Wry smile on his face. See that is fair enough as a free kick. Van den Bosch. Junior Zay. Opening up for him, out to Apoku. Doesn't quite pick out Max Mari, holds his hands up. Able to pick out his teammate. Lars Konetka so far is juggling this job alongside being Ralf Rangnick's assistant with the Austrian national side this summer in the World Cup. Actually, he's now full-time focusing on Eintracht Braunschweig, but he spoke about the World Cup and how he wants to take the euphoria that he experienced in the USA, Mexico and Canada to players here at Eintracht Braunschweig. He's been flirting with relegation in recent seasons. Eintracht Braunschweig finished 15th last season, level on points with relegated Düsseldorf and the relegation playoff side as well. Only better goal difference saved them, so he's got a job in his hand last. Fans on. Let's pull back to the pitch. In by Apoku, punched by Raab. Katterback recycles back to Apoku. A decent looking delivery and another good punch from Raab. Berlin get rid. Couple of half opportunities there though for the home side. Slipped in behind to Ansar. Reminder that Union Berlin are without Oliver Burke and Andre Ilic, two key attacking players for them. Players that certainly would have played, if not from the off, from the bench today. And on loan, signing Emmanuel Latela to really sit down to Aydin. The home side have had the better start in this second period. Di Benedetto. Poku in space out on the left. On Troop now. Poku was in space out on the left, but he went for the vertical passing. With two players in front of him, he had no right to manage to dig the shot out. Really cool finish. Curled it into the bottom corner, almost passed it in. Enough power though to beat Raab in goal. Braunschweig back in front. Down by Ansar. And Bosch thought about going for the strike. His cross is cleared though. Here's a Poku. 2-on-1 if they can time it right in the pass. Not quite right, and you can see the frustration on Aaron Apoku's face. He knows that had that pass that found Di Benedetto, it could have been 3-1. Effective as well, well worked out by Braunschweig. Switched out to Aydin. Junior still going, the young switch forward. Curling effort. Knocking off a number of players and bobbling out to the corner. They are very much on top, Eintracht Braunschweig. I remember in the DFB-Pokal, so won't be re-looked at. Well, I'm suggesting that was, but just in case you were wondering. cheap giveaway. Now here come Union Berlin. The channel for Ansar. Touch takes it straight into the defender. Farfelt. Good ball across, and Latte-Lac couldn't get the touch. Golden opportunity for the forward. He's been feeding on scraps all afternoon. Well, that was pretty much put on a plate for him. In fact, he was the back post. Alive by trickery to beat one. Couldn't beat the second man though. And now the yellow and blue shirts are flooding forward. And it goes to Apoku, the pass well behind him though, and a chance for the red shirts to get back into formation. Benedetto. Jose. A well-worked move. Behind for another corner. Second chance to deliver it in, and that swings. Changes then coming for Union Berlin. Off comes Emmanuel Latte-Lac, pretty ineffective in this game so far. He's replaced by Lubicic. The change sees Woo Young-jun go off for Andreas Schäfer. Good ball. Just waiting in the penalty area and behind. Sixth corner for Union Berlin. They scored from one of them in the first half. Lifted in, and again they level from the corner. Eintracht Braunschweig undone by another set piece. All square again then. Poku, wonderful touch. Find Mari, the scorer of both of Braunschweig's 2 goals. Poku again. Little dinked inside ball. Again, Poku back to on Troop, but the touch didn't quite carry it through to the number 9. Bullseye. For Union Berlin as well. Really well worked corner. Out to a Poku. Lifted up looking for Junior Zay and back to Arota, the scorer of Union Berlin's 2nd goal. 50 feet from the defender and then the referee not awarding the foul. Arguing that he tried to buy it. Aydin has the right to hold his ground. Sun out here in Lower Saxony. Ansar. Get it under a spell, back it goes to Hoffman goal. Braunschweig fans still loud and proud, whirling their scarves around. Happy with that challenge. From the long throw in, and it's comfortable to Hoffman in goal. The momentum of this match swinging back and forth. And it's the substitute, Marin Lubicic. Twice Eintracht Braunschweig have led. Twice Union Berlin have got level, and now they're in front. Brilliant play from Ansar. Got the shot off, and quick reaction from Lubicic. Feel Hoffman will be so frustrated with that. Can he work his magic? Behind for a goal kick. Union Berlin react with their own changes. Off comes Livan Borju. So to Juranovic. Debut then for Michale Aibisha. 29-year-old Swiss international comes on. So too does Christopher Trimmel. for Braunschweig. As they go for goal from the free kick, and that is comfortable for Raab. In an offside position, and here come those further changes then for the home side. Off comes Di Benedetto. That piece to be taken a little quicker. Referee showing he's alert. Plays advantage. Tempelmann as well to get back in, but can only knock it out for a throw-in. Schalke midfielder Tempelmann. A worthwhile away day so far for those Union Berlin players, fans even. Warbeck, went from Gladbach, scored 2 goals in his debut. Good start today, but just over 10 minutes, whatever's added on for stoppage time to the goal today. Rotter. The overlap is Ibischer. Trimmel turns away from danger. And the delivery a little overhit. Well kept in though. And the delivery met at the near post, but Hoffmann there to gather it. Warbeck. Mari. Mari. Can he find a third? As he looks for the run of Jan Warbeck. Warbeck went from Hardy. Comes into play. Aydin, who wins the corner. There's that save again then. His goal, the difference as things stand. Looking delivery, punched. Volley headed clear. Hoffman. Clutched out the air by Raab. Now but Ansar can't get that under control, and Aylars will book it back to Hoffman in goal. Aydin. Ljubicic. Ibisha. Played in the recent World Cup with Switzerland. It's helped out to Trimmel. 3 red. Good looking ball. And comes the delivery and Orbit couldn't get there. Free kick Braunschweig. They take it quickly, they're running out of time here. They're heading out of the DFB-Pokal as things stand. Aydin swings it in, the corner will be prevented by Raab. Van den Bosch. Ball to find Strum. His pass across was made on a play, and Aydin just leant back and blazed it into the stands. Oh, how he'll look back on that with regret. Warbeck managed to hold on to the ball for his side. Aydin, man who missed that golden opportunity. It's a bit of a pushing and shoving situation with a couple of Union Berlin players. It's kicking off a little now. Probably takes 2 extra time at this rate. From Trimmel. Referee with the time gesture to ensure the throw-in's taken quickly. We saw in the World Cup, and as he adopted by most of the major leagues across Europe. Hoffman. Marty. Comes Junior Zay. Andy Hottie. We've played the 90. And the players bunched in that 6-yard box. That's clearly the plan. Lifted in there. Falls for Strum. It's blocked, and now here come Union Berlin. Lubicic gets the throw in, not the free kick. Strike is blocked. Aydin go out for a throw-in. Again headed away. Hoffman. Mari. Put back into the danger area, headed down and cleared by Van den Bosch. It's a loose pass. Ansar. Let's take a look at the highlights then from that game. Lower side, Eintracht Braunschweig. Started really brightly, and when Ehlers put the ball across the box, Mari was the quickest to react, giving the home side the lead on the 11th minute. Just over the half-hour mark. Union Berlin got a corner. Van den Bosch left tyre. His header getting back in front through Max Mari. cool finish from the midfielder. And once again,